All right, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of With a Grain of Salt, starting me, Eddie, and my co-host Eric. This is a podcast we've been trying to start for the last, 7 years?
7 years in the making, guys. I'm so excited.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just as excited. We have the most ghetto setup right now, but hey, if it works, right? We'll be upgrading it as the time comes, but just a bit of a reminder, we're just two guys, and anybody else who ends up joining us later on, we don't claim to be experts in anything that we talk about. We're just here to have fun, have a good conversation, and whoever wants to listen in can join in on it too. So be sure, just remember to take everything we say with a grain of salt. So yeah, like we said, 7 years.
7 years in the making, man. I love it.
What?
We're going to keep adding on to it, but it's been really hard. It's kind of hard when you don't have like a loan or something, so you're literally just after every paycheck just buy one piece of equipment at a time.
The first thing we got was probably your first GoPro?
Yeah, my GoPro Session, little chunky thing like that. Yeah.
I ended up getting one later. After that, I bought this one, the Hero 8 Black. And it wasn't until, this year that recording this actually became possible?
Oh yeah, we're just like we got the most equipment we can to actually run this thing, so let's go with it. So the only thing that we had was like timing out of our busy schedules.
I finally was able to build a good computer, like a good one, rather than just I'll buy like $100 one from Walmart and fingers crossed that it works. This one's actually doing pretty good. Still not finished with it, but
It is a beast of a machine. I don't know if you could add in like a little clip or something here and there.
I'll-
How it looks.
I'll edit it in later.
There you go.
But it's still not done. The graphics card is trash, and I overpaid for it as well because the GPU market is just dead. Supposedly,
as of this time, what is it?
May 22nd.
May 22nd. There's a chip shortage, and price gouging is a thing. So just look at wood at this point in time.
However, I mean, one thing that we're grateful for is that everything that we've been through, all the money we spent, all the times that we tried and then failed to start this thing, we just hit the record button now, and this is it. It's official. We're starting.
Yeah, trial and error. Let's just do it.
We're still not done, working out all the kinks. The next episode will probably be a little bit different.
Oh, depending on how the next 2 months go, you might see a drastic change in our production.
Depending on
Okay.
how the next 2 months go, we'll see. But the set will change, but we won't. We do have someone waiting in a call right now. Well, they're not waiting. We are.
We're waiting.
But they have, things they need to take care of. They have a daughter, so family comes first, right? So he'll probably be joining us a little bit later. It's Eric's cousin, Alan.
Yeah, my cousin.
Our first
He's almost
guest.
here.
Oh, he was here earlier, then he's like, "Hey guys, I gotta go. I'll be right back."
Yeah, life happens. We get it, okay? Y'all, when we grow older, don't be mad if people don't show up, all right? They'll make when they can, you know?
Well, I mean, yeah, don't be mad if they don't show up. At least, say you're hey, I can't make it.
Yeah.
Don't be like, yeah, I'll be there. Hey, and then just
Ghost.
yeah,
Well, ghosting is kind of a thing nowadays, isn't it?
kind of. It's been a thing.
It's in the generation, I guess, the youth culture.
Well, ghosting is really mainly done by I guess I first saw it with Tinder, and, when you're dating people or something, not necessarily you ghost your friends. Then again, I guess no.
We know a couple that ghost
Oh.
us completely.
That never mind. If you're listening to this, we know you know exactly who we were talking to. You ghosted us, and never can let you forget it. If he even fucking remembers our names.
I'm not mad. It's just I guess that's how people are. You gotta adjust to society.
A couple people did ask when I told them oh, we're gonna start a podcast or whatever. They're like, oh, you're gonna. Okay, I
Drastic change in production.
here's one of the things I thought this was gonna like be an actual official good race car chair for computers, whatever, office chair. Here's a brand. It's not real. Well, it's real, but it's not the one I hoped for. So, yay, that'll be something to change later.
Well, it was good for about a good 2 weeks, no? And then,
No, it's never been good. It's always had this sinking issue.
oh no.
So it's like, nee. But yeah, a couple of people had asked me like, "Oh, what's the theme of the podcast?" We're like, "The theme's us."
Yeah, just current events and what's our input. Now, we have like I said, with a grain of salt, you know? Just,
Whether something is going on within the world, like right now, everyone's talking about Palestine and Israel. I have the slightest idea what's going on because I haven't been paying attention to the news. I've been working and then looking at my own stuff, trying to start this.
exactly.
So, if you wanted our take on that, first off, why? Second off, I've really got nothing to say. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's a whole other thing. Like I'll watch it on the next Netflix documentary. I'll see what's up. I mean, but you know, it's like let's worry about the stuff we have here at home. You know.
Yeah.
Take care of your stuff first. Like you're not going to. If your boat is sinking and someone needs help because they're sinking, you're not going to say hop aboard. Your boat are still going to sink, and it makes no sense. So, so worry about your stuff at home and then help others.
You can't help others. You can't help yourselves. Oh man, that reminds me. A couple of people asked me like, "Oh, what are you gonna? Are you gonna like drink? Are you gonna have a drunk podcast, or whatever?" Probably not. I don't want to drink. Because the last thing I want is for our podcast to devolve into. Ooh.
Broke.
I'm not used to having to be quiet. That's the end of the podcast. 7 minutes and 42.
7 minutes.
7 seconds. Wait, 7 minutes. I can't read time code. It's 7 minutes and 50 seconds that we're at right now. But no, I don't want to drink. You can if you want, but
I mean, I'm a very like calm person when I drink too. So I mean, I could.
I don't want to say
As
anything.
long as you can trust yourself, you know.
I mean, it's not that I don't trust myself. It's just I don't need drinking to have fun. I don't know. I anticipate that this is going to be a lot of fun. Not just Alan will be joining us, or if anything, I'm hoping more friends of ours, Andrea, Bradley, anybody else that might be interested in joining in. Our set is pretty small.
For now.
For now.
We do
So it'll
have
be
a
a little
round
difficult.
table we might implement in the next couple of days.
There's my desk, though we're gonna need a mixer. But I'm really excited to see how this thing's gonna go, and if this does well, which I think it could do pretty good. We have ideas of other kinds of shows to do. Like Alan, and Eric, and I love movies, and we want to watch movies live and give our own commentary on them. And we think it'll be a lot of fun. Maybe even try things we've never tried before on the air, like.
Oh.
I've never heard of these before.
Me neither. Oh, I dare you. Okay.
Which do you want, the black or the white one?
Does it matter? I didn't even think this had a flavor. But read the description on these cans, man.
This is Liquid Death. We saw this at Walmart while going to buy stuff for the podcast, including these curtains. Liquid Death Sparkling Water. Murder your thirst. We are not affiliated with this company at all. Honestly, if we had a sponsor for this, it wouldn't look anything like it does now. Well, so yeah, Liquid Death. This infinitely recyclable can of stone cold sparkling water came straight from the Alps to murder your thirst. When a group of teenagers set off into the mountains for a weekend of drinking regular water in plastic bottles, bullshit. You know how you go into the woods. You're like, oh, you want some Dasani? They became hunted by an aluminum can of mountain water that was dead set on murdering their thirst and recycling their souls. I would rather watch the Blair Witch Project. Once
Imagine it's the Blair Witch Project, but give me your plastic bottles.
Once cracked open, no thirst is safe from liquid death. After ritually dismembering its thirst victims, this brutal can of water used the severed body parts of dead thirsts to build itself a flesh suit, which it used as a disguise to get a job in marketing. But liquid death never took the job. It just murdered a bunch more thirsts instead. Hashtag death to plastic.
How do people get away with this?
We donate 10% of the profits from every can sold to help kill plastic pollution.
Yes, that's how. That's my own question.
Great. Now we have aluminum cans floating around in the ocean. So good. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
Well, you want to try it?
Does there say anything that there's a difference between the two?
Nope. Says nothing about it.
Why
no
the
flavor
difference?
is just sparkling water with different. Yeah.
Freaky little skull thingy. All right. Let's try it. Sparkling water. This looked like a energy drink.
Well, that's where we got it from, right? At first, I thought they were rock stars, but I don't know.
Down the hatch.
Where's the sparkle in the water?
I was hoping this would be a little more fun. It's so boring. It's sparkling water. There's nothing special about
you
it.
could literally open your tab right here, and it tastes the same.
I'll bring the hose in here right now.
Please don't.
Do I have anything? No.
It's just water. It's not even sparkling water.
It is. It is sparkling water. It's just
Water from the Austrian Alps. That's it.
That's so boring. This is such a letdown. We should have gotten the
Actual
what was the other thing we were gonna
C4.
C4 energy drink, something like
I
that.
gotta stop my heart.
Yeah. Instead, I bought a pack of Monsters.
This little guy right here, that guy, had it since high school, sophomore year.
That exact can.
Yeah. This one right here. I
Anyway.
keep it everywhere I go, Eddie. I don't
It's
think
like
you
your
know
security
about
blanket.
this.
It hasn't lost its fizz.
Nope. That's the beauty of it.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
But you gotta want that.
am I thirsty? No.
I guess it did the job, Eddie. I don't know. Next.
Oh my goodness. So what else is happening? I haven't actually seen you. I mean, like in the weeks leading up to this, we've only hung out like twice.
Well, your job hindered that, Eddie. Okay. Understandable.
Excuse me. I
A
mean,
little bit of about myself. I have 4 jobs, and he works far away on the weekdays. So that's why we're here Saturday.
it's only an hour and a half that way.
There you go. But it's like 12-hour shifts. So scheduling this might be a little difficult, but like I said, the next couple of months might not even be a problem. Might not. So
We have big aspirations for this show. Well, not really.
where's going with it? Where's going with
We
it?
just want to record it and then talk, and then bring up some memes that we might have saw throughout the week that made us laugh. Anything that might be relevant. Maybe we will do some crazy special edition. We'll drink something or whatever, taste something. I do want to bring on a durian fruit.
I am down for that.
I am not. I mean, it's my idea, and I don't want to do it.
What? They taste like pork. That's what I've heard. It tastes like pork.
No, that's the jackfruit.
Oh.
The durian. I don't remember what it tastes like. I don't remember what. Well, I don't remember what it's described to taste like because I've never tried it myself. So
Yeah, I'm uncultured. I'm on with you that boat. I've never tried a durian or a jackfruit. I thought they were the same thing.
No, durians smell disgusting. Jackfruits feel disgusting. They're really sticky.
Oh.
Apparently, they're both delicious. The reason I would want to get a jackfruit is because my mom's allergic to pork, and it makes a great pork substitute. I love to cook. Something about me. That's we're
The
leaving
jig
that
is
in.
up, Eddie. I'm hiding myself. Right?
We have a spare salt rock just in case.
Just in case something happens.
That is the level of professionalism y'all can expect from this show.
He's not even drunk, mind you.
Yeah.
Yet.
I'm not gonna. This isn't even alcoholic, is it?
No. No, it's just water. It literally is water in a can. From the Austrian Alps, Eddie.
Bottled at source. Bottled. This is a can. Frankenmarkter, Austria. Bottled for liquid death by Starzinger. Von Hofstrauss. I can't speak German. Austrian. Are they different languages? I think they are.
I think so. What do I know? I'm just a guy from Texas.
I mean, I can finish this. No problem. I've been drinking it just fine. Would I buy it again? No.
I think so.
We've kind of figured Alan would be here by now.
Honestly, we were just going to wait for like 5 more minutes, and then 5 became an hour, and then now, here we go.
Man, it's fine.
It's all good. We're going to try to do this this whole week, and then push through after that. We'll see what happens.
Oh,
So right now we're shooting at a GoPro 7 or 8.
this is an 8. GoPro Hero 8 Black.
There you go. That's where we're shooting out of. We got a Yeti mic.
Here's Eric's of the same model.
Same model, exactly. But
It's
my
just-
little rig has a little light.
What else we got? We got this.
Eddie's light right there is 3 feet.
Oof. Well, that one. I have a second one. I don't know where I left the bulbs. They're over there. I don't want to get up. Again. Another thing. Eric's Dairy Queen cups are all over my house. This is my house that we're recording in. It's not just some warehouse.
I would have personally gone with the beige curtain. That way it could look like a hostage situation.
Oh, yes. We're going to have a hostage on a gaming chair. You can't even see yours. Just gave up on the liquid death, huh? Went straight
I'm
for
gonna have
Monster.
it afterwards just to dilute it a bit. You know what I'm saying? Dilute the monster with water. Makes sense. Alright. One other thing about me is that I used to be a personal fitness trainer for about a good 8 months, and then after that I was like, nah, I need something consistent.
When it came to fitness, I was one of his clients.
Yeah.
I've never been a trainer, but I've been fit, but I've always gotten with someone else's advice. In fact, I need to do that again. Tomorrow, I'll be getting a gym membership again because it's been a while. I mean, with my job, I work in the refineries. I'm a pipe fitter, and I do a lot of heavy
He
lifting.
lays pipe.
I do a lot of heavy lifting, but not a lot of cardio. Doesn't leave a lot of room for weight loss. So I'm just like, yeah, but then, yeah. So tomorrow, hopefully I'll vlog it. We'll see.
Yeah, the idea of this is accountability. We're just gonna try to keep pumping some vlogs up, and then boom, podcast. So when we aren't what do you call it, streaming or doing a podcast, we'll just pump out a vlog.
Hopefully in the near future, we'll be able to start doing this live. You know, I'll announce it on Snapchat, Twitter. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to use Twitter.
I need to delete mine. I haven't used it since I was 18. Teen angst.
I deleted my teen angst.
Oh no! Shit.
Twitter. What?
My old past is on that Twitter. So.
Oh no!
Shit.
All right, we will not reveal. What is in this?
I'll just describe it.
We will not reveal our Twiddle diddle.
Goes to show how much you know about social media.
We will not reveal our Twitter handles just yet.
We're going to make new ones.
Yeah. Actually, no. Mine's
I know
fine. Mine's pretty clean. I mean, I haven't said anything that's gonna get me canceled. I don't think.
I've said pretty much a lot of that. So,
you probably don't want to say this shit on the podcast.
we'll just cut it off, alright? We'll just cut this part off. It's
gonna be raw. This is not gonna have any editing until Alan gets here and we have to bleep almost everything he says.
It just sounds like R2D2 the whole time.
Another guest stream might pop in would be my printer. I don't know why. It's usually in sleep mode unless I need to print something, but every once in a while you'll just hear
sicko mode.
Yeah, you'll hear the beginning of the SpongeBob Sweet Victory. It's not even be a SpongeBob Road Sweet Victory.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then it goes on to sicko mode. A huge disappointment. Damn you, Canon. Just kidding, I love your stuff. How long have we been at this today? We started around 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, yep.
It is now 6:23. It took us 4 hours to start recording. We had to go... Well, Eric got here. I was still cleaning everything. Shit, you got here while I was in the shower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Well, I was eating, so...
You were eating your
thing.
Dairy Queen. You still haven't eaten your fries. Just sitting there.
I have ate most of my fries. But
gonna
when we came back from Walmart, they were all cold, so...
Well, you left them under the AC. And everyone's always complaining.
I'm gonna leave them outside.
Everyone's always complaining, like, "Ugh, your house is so cold."
I like it cold. I'm just saying my food is cold.
It's a microwave. Put it on top of this.
It's not that hot, is it?
This is where the idea of with a grain of salt came from. Eric bought one of these. Well, he bought like 6 of them because like 5 of them didn't work.
Yeah. That was a whole ordeal on its own.
And he wanted a reason to have it for so badly. He was like, "Hey, let's start a podcast using that as the centerpiece." Funny thing is, this isn't his. This is mine. His is that one.
Mine's over here.
So why are we using yours?
Well,
7 years of you're gonna be a star, and then we use mine that was just born 4 minutes ago.
I brought mine over here, and you said no.
I didn't say no.
You said we're going to Walmart to get one.
Well, I said, what if we had 2? And then now that it's here, I'm like, it's a little much. I mean, shine bright. It looks awful.
Yeah. There you go. That's good enough for me.
We've got a lot of kinks to work out on this podcast, but I think it's going to do well. Looking forward to it. Alan! Where are you? Wait, he's not even in the Discord call anymore.
He's out.
Yeah. So I'm screaming at nobody.
Screaming at nobody.
Cheers.
Sure, join in.
Hey, Andrea might join on today's podcast.
All right, here we go. We couldn't decide between What, rock in a hard place?
No, that was a joke. Because
Or between two rocks? Like between two ferns?
between two, that's
Between two
fucking
rocks.
what's his name?
Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis show. Rock in a Hard Place was just because we had both of these
Both
on
of
either
these
side,
on either side.
and it was pretty much that one sitting here, and I couldn't type on the damn keyboard, which is really annoying.
If you don't want it, I'll take it out a shot. I will. I'll do
Yeah, I
it.
mean, now's not the time to discuss the inner workings of our podcast. I still haven't even. Man, one of these days we're gonna stream this and we're gonna get shit on completely for not knowing
Completely.
a damn thing. You know what? I'm gonna do something that I never do. I'm gonna open up the news.
Oh boy.
Press home. What does AT&T tell me? Following controversy, CNN cuts ties with Rick Santorum. Yeah, it's boring. So, next podcast, next topic.
Next podcast. Oh shit. Probably gaming. That's
Probably gaming.
another streaming thing we're trying to work out with.
That's gonna be our gaming channel.
our gaming channel.
I wonder if that showed up on the mic.
Maybe a Troqueando Ka.
We've been playing games since as long as we can remember. Even when we first met in freshman year of high school, we started playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, right? Or 2. I don't think we played together much in 2. It wasn't until Modern Warfare 3 that we started.
2? No, we didn't play much of 2. We played Black Ops a lot because Victor kept pushing it. Black Ops this, Black Ops that's the best game ever. Yeah.
If you're watching this, we remember you.
We remember you. Don't hate the guy, but
Nah.
I just wonder what he's doing now because he kind of just cut ties with us after graduation. So
I mean, as far as I know, no bad beef. No beef.
Yeah, same here.
Bad beef.
What's good beef, Eddie? Wagyu.
Oh my goodness. You can buy it once and now you won't shut up about it.
I won't shut up about it.
Please.
I won't. I hope they sponsor me one day for something. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll see.
I wonder if we can get the whole group to join in.
Ah, that'd be nuts. Because they will all talk at the same time. That is a lot of traffic.
Well, I mean, we're pretty good at not like cutting ourselves off, cutting each other off. You know, one of us starts talking, we'll at least listen what they have to say, and then we'll shit on them. Gosh, this thing! I'm never drinking that again. Ugh.
Let me guess. It's too intense for you?
It's sparkling water. It's spicy water.
It's spicy water.
That's all it is.
The spicy water.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, as Prolly Gaming is what the gaming channel is going to be called because how did you come up with that name?
Probably gaming. Well, when did we start? Like, I think it was Modern Warfare 3 when we were making sick plays, or was it World War 2?
It was probably
It was World War 2. Yeah, when we were.
As bad as that game is.
It was trash, but a lot of memories, a lot of good memories. Probably the best memories I've ever had.
What? Damn, you had a shit life. Not even like your daughter's not up there. Come on.
Hey, private life, keep it private.
Whatever. Who's gonna see the fucking podcast other than everyone that we
I'm
know?
joking. Well,
anyone that doesn't already know us is gonna look you up on Facebook or something and stalk you and be like, "Ooh, here's his family. I'm gonna go add his."
well, not exactly hiding either. You got me there.
Exactly. I mean, you built a statue of them outside your apartment.
I probably would. I probably would. Like the whole Wayne Manor type thing. Yes.
It's sunk again.
Here we go. The reason why we brought it back here was when Ellen talks. It won't pick up on as an echo.
Yeah,
he's not even here yet. So.
Yeah, he was. He was here, and he left. Wow, we're shitting on him in the first episode.
He left.
We relied on you, man. You let us down.
Nah, it's all good.
If you ever thought we were gonna go easy on you on the air,
you were mistaken.
You were sadly mistaken. We're gonna make you look like the biggest douche on the planet.
Anyways, the goals here for the podcast is current events, our 2 cents, and we might.
Well, okay, I'll actually pick a topic here. What do you like fights? Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk fight ordered by WBO amid Tyson Fury buzz. That was a lot of shit to say.
Boxers?
I guess. Unless you want shopping for credit cards.
Oh, God. Don't talk to me about credit cards, man. I can't do it.
I think I'll get a credit card. Probably only going to use it for gas, though. I ain't trying to...
It's a lot of work to maintain it, and all that energy, I could use it for elsewhere instead. You know what I'm saying? But by all means, if you want to do it, go for it. You just got to, stay on top of it.
How good is my credit? Pull it up.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Oh, man.
We need a Jamie.
We're going to need a Jamie. I have an idea who it could be, but I'm not going to say it out loud because I might regret that.
Just
No. I don't want to.
Just say it.
No.
What happened to Raw?
Well,
okay.
Raw's in unedited.
Yeah.
So I asked the group if they wanted to join. They opened it and just left it on red. So fuck these guys. Useless. You're never gonna be on the air. All right. It's just gonna be us two. If you want to join, no.
We'll do like a fake, we'll do your audio, but like a fake silhouette of the whistleblower type thing. It's just gonna be Eddie in the shadow. Well, with your voice.
My name is Alan. I like movies. I'll never be as good as Eddie and Eric.
It's more like my other cousin Robert.
Oh, damn, shitting on your own family. Well, let's bring out the whole family tree and uproot it.
Let's bring it out.
Jeez.
We only do it because we love him.
You do. I have no idea who this Robert guy is.
Nah, he's a cool dude. We just fuck with him a lot.
We're gonna need another shot at this
What do you mean?
to record this again, like tomorrow.
We can do this, yeah.
'Cause
Like tomorrow I can go in the morning and yeah, after that we can just go to the gym. And then I'm gonna spend some family time. You can probably edit the stuff and get back with me on it. And then Monday, I don't work Monday, so
I guess
early
can't
morning
talk-
again.
we can't talk about this
We could watch the stocks in the morning.
because I know a lot of people are gonna have questions. And we have brought this up publicly, so I guess I could say it. Another thing I'll be editing would be the trailer for a documentary that we're shooting. I know we said no sponsors, but I'm still gonna want to make a trailer that we might be showing on this program.
The thing is with sponsors, you limit your creativity because you have to cater to their credentials.
Yeah, but the
constraints.
the other people affiliated with the project kind of want to see something.
But I mean, like we already have a lot of close-up shots of name brand equipment, so we might as well just use that instead of reshoots.
I'll just blur it out. Or just not show that part. Because, alright, what? How much of this should we actually say?
We can't say much.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
I'm not going to say a lot of it. But, we're working on a documentary. eventually, once we got everything settled, we will be showing the trailer for it here, and then hopefully
In an AMC theater? Rent it out?
that sounds good.
Maybe. Possibility. I don't know. All this is on our own pocket, mind you. Just setting aside money for later. And then... for me, it's a lot of budgeting because... what do you call it? Like, as far as, like, financial-wise goes, like, okay, like,
Man, we've spent so much money on this project already.
I was like, I'll like save 50 here, and then if I don't eat out this whole week, I'll just basically the whole time.
Well, the reason I don't eat out anymore is because
we're legit 100 pounds apart.
I used to be 150 pounds apart.
Yeah,
that was huge. Yeah. This is me, like, I've lost a good amount because I went keto while I was in Oklahoma for a month. About
keto. I've never gone keto.
It's well, it's okay. It's not that bad. I've heard a lot of people say, like, oh, I mean, I don't know. As a Mexican, like, my family's very, very Mexican. We have, like, tortillas and, like, there's carbs aplenty. So it was kind of tough giving that up because, you know, it was like, what are we gonna do without tortillas? Well, that was me. My family's over there buying, like, gancitos, like every kind of pastry you can imagine, and I'm over here like, I'll just have water. So they didn't care that I was dieting. Well, they cared, but they were like, "Oh, that's good for you. I'm really happy you're, like, trying to better yourself.
Cake
there's some cake in the fridge if you want some." Like, really? Like,
this is usually how it is, man.
Yeah, and then well, we'll see what the black liquid, what's it called? Liquid death did to my system. I mean, I'm already burping up a storm. Okay. But I'm gonna continue the diet because, like I said, at first it sucks. Then you start going to that keto flu is what they call it. Yeah. Like, you start feeling kind of sick because your body's, like, so used to using those carbs as fuel, and then suddenly it's got to switch to fat. That's called ketosis, and then your body's just like, can I have some carbs? And you're just like, no. I want some, but no. Man, milkshakes never looked so good. Seriously, one of my favorite fast food places isn't, like, I think the closest one is over by, like, Dallas. It's called Brahms. Think of Dairy Queen.
Oh, Brahms.
Think of Dairy Queen, but with, like, the burgers and the chicken strips are like, I think Dairy Queen's a little better. They're extremely high in protein. Like, a triple meat hamburger is like, what, 120 grams of protein? Something like that. It's insane. They're like a milkshake. A milkshake is like 80 grams of protein. It's insane. I was like, what the hell? But I couldn't drink any of it. I couldn't have any of it. But not only that, but they're really well known for their ice cream and frozen yogurt. So think of like Dairy Queen. I shouldn't be doing this. Think of, like, Dairy Queen.
You just cut that part out.
With, like, their food and their really good ice cream. Brahms has that, but over here they have, like, a little grocery store sort of thing. So they sell meats, they sell vegetables, very small. The selection's not very big, but then you'll have your condiments, like, really little small thing, and then in between the aisles, or at each aisle, they have the freezers, and they have a massive collection or selection of ice creams and frozen yogurts. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say there could be well over 100 different flavors of gallons of ice cream at these places. And I've never had one that didn't taste really, really good. So imagine me finally being at like 5-minute drive from a Brahms after not being at one for like 2 years, and then suddenly I'm on a diet and I'm just like,
Pass, I guess. Eating your cauliflower.
I tried making a cauliflower pizza.
How'd that go?
It went poorly.
Really?
No, no, wait. I don't
Check
think
this
it was,
out.
I don't think it was cauliflower. I don't know what it was. Oh, I made it out of cheese. Yeah, and I used one of those. Oh man, what did I use? I used those pizza sheets, those pizza like holder pan things, but it was grated. So stupid me. Got the grated ones. I didn't think. So when I put it in the oven,
It
you know,
just
had the
all-
tops and everything, it baked into the grating. So, and maybe one of my friends will be able to, Karina, if you're listening, you'll be able to confirm this in the comments, but it's solidified and burned around the grating.
Oh no.
So when I try to scoop some of it out, I was like, all right, let's cut up a slice, pull it out. I'm like, shit, I can't. So what I had to do was get it from the bottom while it's still hot. I don't know why I didn't think to cool it, but
It would
I'm
just
like,
been brittle inside the middle.
I'm there just trying to scrape the bottom out, and I never did. I pretty much just like, you know what, fuck it, we'll just eat the top.
Be honest with me, did you see it through TikTok though?
Huh?
Did you see it through TikTok?
No.
Is that where you got the idea?
No.
Where'd you see it?
I looked it up online, but it wasn't on TikTok.
Okay.
Here's my TikTok, everybody.
He has one.
Well, hold on.
well.
Here's the ad. TikTok.
This is how my
I actually have an account.
Ah, I knew it. I knew
Oh.
it.
Well,
Get with the times, people, I guess.
there's nothing on there. Well, you can't even see. That looks awful.
Gotta make a TikTok.
0 following, 0 followers, 0 likes. I haven't posted anything. Nothing's even private. I have a TikTok.
When'd you make that?
I made it while we were filming in San Antonio for the documentary. Thinking, well, it was your idea. You're like, oh, you should make a TikTok so that way for the channel, for the company, that hopefully we're able to start.
Yeah, once we make the teaser trailer, we can just post that. Put it on
no.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, just blow it up like that.
Yeah, we're gonna release that everywhere, not just here.
Pay $100 in Google Ads just to.
This might be the first place we show it, though.
It might be. So
You know, once we get everything approved, you know, everything's cool, we'll probably post it here first before posting it like on its own channel.
yeah.
And then, you know, you guys will get the exclusive first look. When that'll be,
Heard to hear first.
should be soon.
Within the next coming months,
Yeah.
even faster. If things align right.
If things go well, like Eric's been saying,
Honestly, can't sleep at night because of how good things might be getting.
we can say it, right?
Not till afterwards.
All right. Well,
Let's just say we landed a contract, and if it goes through, then you might see a big jump in production. There it is.
yeah, you don't have to worry about cats running into the door anymore. I swear, like, I'm trying to sleep and you just suddenly hear.
I think they'll hear more because of the table.
Probably. Well, I mean, like, they like to run under the house. And then,
Well, I wanted to have this podcast at my place, but thin walls. And there's a lot of people that like to rev their engines. Little Kawasaki's and Harleys and
I
I know
thought
it's next to a bike community.
I thought you were gonna say there's people that like to talk loudly.
That would be us, but no.
Well,
No.
I was thinking of one other person.
Oh yeah.
It's not your wife.
Yeah.
Love you, Clarissa. She's great. I haven't seen her in so long. How's she doing?
Yeah, she was wondering if you were gonna come by because of actually I haven't seen you.
Maybe tomorrow. Or well, you have that thing later today. Oh, it's already going on.
It's already going on, yeah. But I mean, I was like, nah, it's
raining.
Got rain out. We'll stop by later. We'll go later.
Maybe later today. Because after we're done recording this, I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Exactly.
I haven't seen her in a while. I don't want to see her. I haven't seen Emily either. Is she good?
Mm-hmm. She can say sentences now.
Sentences. Fuck me. Last time I saw her, I was surprised she was able to say apple.
And she can open doors, so.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
She's 2, right? She knows she's... Is the whole Terrible Twos thing that consistent?
Not really.
Because
if she really wants something and, you know, obviously she can't have it, you know, like, we brush her teeth and she wants M&Ms. Like, no, we're not going to do that.
And then as an adult, I'm there to be like, you can't have these. It's just me. And then I get like the family pack and I eat the whole thing and I regret it later. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. What do you call it? I was like, okay, you could have like 3. No. 3 M&Ms. Won't cut it. She just has a full-on meltdown, basically. You know those terrible 2 tantrums. She just,
oh man.
yeah. So.
That's why when I have kids, I'm not gonna take care of them.
Oh, and cut. Well, it was a good.
And we're already canceled
And
before
we're
we
already
even posted
canceled.
this. Oh my gosh! And we thought Alan was gonna get us canceled.
It was just you running your mouth. Double strength to take what we say.
CPS is already just gonna come
With
and
the
confiscate my sperm.
So,
Don't let him reproduce. Why'd you turn that on?
I said double strength. What we say with a grain of
Take
salt.
it with a grain of salt. I'm gonna take care of my kids. I need to find a girl first. That sounded sad.
Well, like Eddie was saying. The whole Tinder thing, I don't get it because I never tried that. Tinder. Bumble.
It sucks, dude.
So I'm like looking from the outside in, and I don't get it. And from what you told me today, you don't get it either.
I don't get it either. Fucking like I'm there swiping and stuff, and then I'll see this girl, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm toxic. That's what I love about me." And I'm like, "What I don't love about you?" It's just like, why would I ever want to talk to somebody that takes pride in being a horrible person?
Well, get comfortable in here.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be this podcast one day. It's like, we have a special guest. She's a bitch. Come in here, fucking. Oh my gosh.
And coming through the curtain.
Knock everything down. It took us like an hour to drill these 6 fucking holes to put this thing up. How are we so incompetent?
Well, we might put in like some bloopers for you guys. I don't know.
Oh man, yeah, I'll put some bloopers in at the end because we. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Like, we were so excited to get this done, then we realized, we have to set things up first. And it didn't go well. I don't know how many times we put that up and then took it down, then put it back up and took it down before we thought, let me go grab a level so it actually looks good.
Not just go off the perception of this camera.
Yeah, and then the camera wasn't even leveled. Yeah, it's got a level right here. Oh. It looks better now, I think. Did it move? I jumbled it.
Did.
Anyway, back to the Tinder thing.
How did we get here? Back to the Tinder thing. Oh shit.
Oh no, it's ruined. It's ruined.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
What disconnected and what reconnected? What the hell happened?
That wasn't me.
I'm gonna take a picture of this right here, and then we'll toss it in later. Here's the clusterfuck of cables we have going into my computer. Oh, I guess this would be a good time to actually show off the computer. Ta-da! There's my computer. Man, they're all being held up by the power cable of the monitor. So, wait.
What's up?
This is still a little weird.
We'll figure it out. This is just baby steps.
Yeah, eventually we'll have a studio or something. I don't know. Well, black liquid death. Black liquid death. But yeah, you're in that with that aspect. You're lucky you're married, because dating is so weird nowadays. Like,
I literally don't know what to tell you. Just do your own thing, and then the right
and
person.
I mean,
will
that's
come
what I'm
along
doing
and-
here. I'm not like, I mean, if I was desperate, I'd be swiping while doing this. I'd be like, please, I'm tired of being lonely.
Has it worked though?
What?
Is there any do you know anybody with online relationships that actually?
Yeah, I've seen some success stories. Married, 2 I know specifically of. Alex.
Oh, I forgot, Alex.
I wonder if he'd like to be on this show. I wonder what he would think. But yeah, he's got his girl, he's got his kid.
Fords.
Talk about Fords and why I like to stay on the road. Oh my gosh, I just put myself out there.
Yep.
We're
Yeah,
just going to
you
get shit on.
Okay.
And all the
Shit
comments
on
are
it.
going to be like,
In all honesty, though, I feel like whatever you say, someone's gonna shit on you.
Well, that's the climate, the social climate of the U.S. right now. Anyway, everyone gets offended by something. So, if I make a burn victim joke, we're gonna have a lot of people come at us saying like, "Oh, you shouldn't make fun of burn victims." I am one. And I don't get mad when I hear. Sometimes I laugh. Sometimes I'm the one saying it. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm Mexican. I'm not white, even though I've had some people mistake me for white. I'm like, oh, I thought you're Mexican. They're like, I heard you talk Spanish. You're Mexican. I was like, yeah. What do you think I was? I thought they were gonna say like Indian or something. Some people think I'm Indian when I have a full beard.
I think it's the full beard.
And
Shalom.
they were like, I thought it's not.
It's not.
They were like, I thought you were white. I'm like, dude. I'm like, he could.
I would think someone would say that to me.
You could come off as white. Me, no.
I've never seen this man in my life.
I spent a little too long in the tanning bed, and this happened. I mean, look at
fell
this
asleep.
tan. Look, it's reversed. That's something I'm gonna have to get used to.
Oh boy.
I wonder how. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward through this in editing and see how much the camera's shifted
Oh yeah.
this way. Oh man, that's since we started this. We've been almost at this for an hour.
Almost yeah.
I mean, the first 20 minutes were like pretty.
We gotta time this.
Yeah, I'm thinking the sweet spot will probably be like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
That's most of the podcasts I watch are about that long. Like what, Joe Rogan podcast, Monday
His is
Morning
like 2
podcast,
hours.
Bill Burr's.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
he needs to make them longer.
Yeah, well, depends on what Spotify wants to give him.
Oh boy, he's getting so much hate. And he's like the king of podcasts. So what's that say about the rest of us?
Well, there's H3 Productions. They're pretty up there too.
Mhm.
They get pretty exclusive people. And then who else? I used to watch the Rooster Teeth podcast a lot, but that kind of I haven't seen that in a while. What else is there? I don't know. It'd be cool if we became like a huge podcast.
That'd be something. That'd be some shit.
We're gonna need a big following.
we
So
won't be
tell your friends about what we're doing out here.
We wouldn't be the first one from Texas, though. So.
Everyone has a podcast. I'm gonna be like, hey, everybody on your podcast, tell people to watch our podcast, and we'll do the same. Everybody go watch this one. I don't actually know anybody that
Click
has
the link right here below, or
right
right there, wherever it's at.
It's just gonna be the subscribe button floating around.
Like that we call it when it's asleep, the computer.
We'll just have that floating around the entire video. Oh man, but we'll make it so that way it only ever just like gets to like it hits right here or right here. It'll never actually get into
To the corner.
Oh
That's
man.
evil.
But going back to what we were saying earlier, like everyone's gonna get offended nowadays. That's something we're gonna have to look out for. I mean-
Yes, and that's what's supposed to solidify this podcast. Take it with a grain of salt.
Exactly. Well, there might be some editing, some censoring here and there, because
You gotta keep it market friendly.
yeah, that and like say we'll have plenty of guests on here from time to time. There's the printer,
Like the printer.
like the printer. We'll have guests on the show from time to time, and we'll never know what they're gonna say. They might say like something derogatory, because where we live, it's not ghetto, but the way people talk here is kind of old school.
Yeah.
I don't say anything like that. I'm not gonna call anybody or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually say it.
I feel like old school's putting it lightly. But yeah.
I don't know how else to put it, honestly, but
It's a good way to sugarcoat it. But
yeah,
we're a little behind here.
Yeah, we'll be editing or and censoring anything that needs to be censored, because we're not here to piss anybody off. We're here to have a discussion, just talk about what we've been listening to, what we've been talking about, thinking about, what's going on in our lives, and have fun. Like, we want to enjoy what we do in this show and not have to defend ourselves or anybody else. And if we do,
Yeah,
we have
and
to. Then
Eddie and I have very different viewpoints, and even though we just we talk about it, we're not going to say, "Oh, your opinion isn't the same as mine. Cancel." Get out of here.
If we ever have the power to cancel people, I'm gonna let it run wild, because that's gonna be a lot of fun. Because I'm a darker complected man. I have an advantage over you. No, I'm kidding.
Well, our first and last podcast just showed right now.
Oh my goodness! One of us is gonna get
It was
arrested.
the beginning of the end.
Oh man, I can hear the footsteps knocking on the door right now. I wonder if that. When I bumped the camera, did it show that?
We're gonna find out.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna let you guys just imagine what we're talking about here, because it's pretty ghetto. It's pretty lame. It's pretty stupid. But I couldn't figure out what else to put there.
Yeah.
Here's a hint. It's to fix the lighting. So, I'll let you guys' imaginations run wild with that. And, well, if it end up actually showing, you can just rewind, I guess. But, do I think... Okay, do you think it's going to be like walking on glass when it comes to, like, trying not to offend people?
That's hard to say. It really depends on the topic, just like you said with politics and what's going on.
All right, let's talk about politics. What do you think of Biden?
Oh,
I'm kidding.
boy.
Kidding.
What I wanted to say is, where's the supporters? That's the only thing I want to say.
Oh, God.
Where are they at now? I don't hear them.
Oh, no.
They're nowhere to be found. But,
I'm editing that out.
it's because most of the voters were dead already.
Oh, God.
They used dead
Shut
votes.
up. Shut up.
They use dead people's votes.
What? Oh my gosh. I'm just watching.
Let's make it a game. Who's
Who leaves
who's the
what
first
way?
one to get this canceled? With what we say. Well, no.
I know you're just joking.
Yeah, no, this is a joke.
But I'm just like, oh god, I can already see the podcast ending before it even started.
We need to have like an extra guy, like actually like freaking out every time we broach a topic.
This rock's a little too orange.
I can't say that. Oh my god.
Ow! Ow! Not to do it so hard. No, it's a good thing I live alone. Fuck me. This didn't help for shit, man. It's supposed to like, it just dried out my throat. Anyway. Man, it's gonna show up in the shower. Just gonna have just a handprint on my back. Hopefully I don't meet someone and then they might like take my shirt off and then like, what's that? And then they're gonna think I'm like the chosen one because my birthmark's a handprint. Touched by an angel.
At that point, you need to leave them ASAP. Because they're in a cult at this point.
I don't want to be a cult leader.
Chosen one.
I don't want to be a cult leader.
For the record, I don't want to be a grand wizard of anything.
Why?
What do you want?
No! Why bring them up? of all titles, you go with that one? I mean, I guess it's better than Fuhrer, but
Yeah. I just said I don't want to.
You went so specific there. I was like, oh, I don't want to start wearing.
You messed it up.
I don't want to start
why
wearing
don't you?
all white
It's like-
Adidas jumpsuits with a pointy hood, and then burn crosses.
The tiki torches. Oh my
The
god.
tiki torches? I thought it was just like branches.
No, they bought tiki torches to erase his rally.
What if the KKK cancels us?
You know.
We get KK canceled.
Hashtag cake cancelled. Then we officially get canceled. Oh my god. We're testing the limitations on our first pilot.
No, we're testing the limitations of our security system because we're gonna get hunted down for saying
job security.
it's our first episode. We're already risking our lives
Yep.
being stupid.
That's a delete. We're deleting this whole thing.
This is over. You know
This
what?
is
I'm
over.
gonna
You know
go.
what?
I'm gonna move to Cancun.
Don't tell them where you're leaving, Eddie. They're gonna
Yeah, but
follow
no,
you.
they're not gonna follow me into another country. They're gonna be, oh, he's in Mexico. Let him back to where his family came
Oh
from.
boy.
What?
Why don't you go back to where you... The whole...
We're safe. I think.
I don't know.
All right. What other like? We're just gonna keep pushing people's buttons.
We're gonna keep pushing people's buttons since day one.
I was afraid I actually might have been moving something.
It's an hour and 3 minutes.
Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. I don't think we're gonna be having you. Well, you at least you and. Well, okay. Actually, the conversation we just had, I was gonna say I don't think we'll have much trouble keeping it friendly.
I would feel like we're treading on like eggshells with Alan. Because he says some
I don't-
outlandish shit.
He's just gonna talk about movies. It's gonna be fine. I think.
I don't know.
It'll be fine. I mean,
We shall see.
I like our group, our friend group is pretty diverse in like their political, social viewpoints. I tend to be like in the middle, leaning a more certain way, and there's some people that are a little bit opposite of me, but we can get along just fine unless we're playing Monopoly.
Monopoly really does end friendships.
So, but like, that being said, I think we'll be fine. If someone says something, there's always someone to counter it.
Yep, always. And they make videos off of that. So they can make money too. So it's a whole thing.
They make videos.
You never seen that before? Me reacting to someone.
Oh, I'm talking about
video.
people within our friend group.
Oh.
If someone wants to react to our videos and be like, well, say whatever they want to say, it's their right.
Yeah,
I can be like, well, I don't like avocados. And they'll be like, so I'm reacting to Eddie saying he doesn't like avocados, and I think that means he's not a real Mexican.
That means he hates California. He doesn't like avocado toast.
I mean, if I don't like avocado toast, I need to learn not to do that. Just put my hand in front of my face like that. But if I don't like avocados, why would I like avocado toast? I don't put avocados in my pico de gallo. I don't really use it at all. I'm pretty rare. Everybody else I know loves avocados.
Oh, this guy. I'm built different. Oh, here we go. We have a built different guy.
I'm just built different, I can eat tomatoes.
Eddie, I'm built different. Okay. You know what they call a helicopter over the water? Just Skippy.
Oh my god. Fucking Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal, yeah.
Skip.
Love the guy.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like we would definitely need to edit a lot because let's say it's a little too tense and people are too into one thing instead of their own lives, so they just straight up attack you. So you just need to we're gonna tone it down a bit.
Well, there's pros and cons to that. I would rather, I know what you're saying, but part of me wants to keep the editing to a minimum because let's say they attack me because maybe I say something little in bad taste, or I just say my opinion and someone feels fired up in the opposite direction. There's nothing wrong with that, but I wouldn't want I wouldn't want the full story to be there, so that way the editing doesn't make someone look better or worse. Maybe I'm wrong. I technically have the full power since I'm editing this, but I don't.
Just keep it neutral.
I would try to keep it as neutral as possible by leaving everything in, because I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm stubborn. I'm pretty stubborn, but I can be convinced that I'm wrong. And through discussion and eventually through reading the YouTube comments, or this is gonna be posted on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to put it on which channel?
Well, we don't have to talk about it here because by the time this gets put on YouTube,
You already know.
It'll be this channel.
Just a trial run. When we get a person to on the podcast. How are they gonna be like?
I can see your feet. Just kidding.
He's like, hi, thanks for having me.
Where are you gonna sit?
I'm just gonna. Trial and error, dude. This will be the round table. That way they can just,
Yeah, this rectangular table will be the round table.
It'll be the round table.
We have a round table that is going to be a bitch to get in and out because I have 3 doors and it only fits through 2 of them, and 2 of them,
maybe you could
those
have
2 are blocked
3
by a
doors
couch.
down.
The whole band?
Sick.
I think the only song I know about.
I'm sorry, I messed this up. Oops.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna try to keep the editing to a minimum. I don't want to make someone look worse or better than they actually are. Good?
Good.
Because the more neutral... The show itself needs to stay neutral. Because out there in society right now, if you have an opinion that most people don't agree with, just having that opinion will get you in
Everyone's
trouble.
Super sensitive.
Seriously,
Really
serious trouble.
sensitive.
And everybody needs. I believe everybody has the right to speak their mind. I mean, obviously, don't yell fire in a crowded theater or something like that. But
Or bomb in an airport. So.
I can hear the FAA like barging through the windows right now. But everyone should have the right to speak their minds. This will be a place to do it. However, obviously, if they come in here just trashing people, like, oh, these people deserve death and all this crap, and I'll be like, whoa, we're just not gonna film. We're just not gonna release that episode because
and we're gonna reevaluate our friendship.
Or I'll just tell them straight up, like, dude, you suck. I don't know, but I don't. That's pretty extreme. I highly doubt we're gonna deal with anything like that.
Well, that and work purposes. You don't want it to. What if said company doesn't want to be affiliated with a person with your viewpoints? It's gone to that point. Who was it that recently got fired for that? It was an actor. I think it was John Boyega.
Was it?
I think so.
I thought he was like. Wait, but he's always been like about the increasing representation of colored people in media.
Also, yeah.
What company was against that?
Gina Carano, Star Wars.
Oh, well, yeah.
Even better example.
Well,
Let me get the salt. The salt.
about what she said, because she said being a conservative in the United States right now is like being a Jew in the Holocaust time, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said. I consider myself to be libertarian, which means I'm kind of like in the middle. There's some things I lean more conservatively, some will lean a little more liberally. That being said, what the fuck? Oh, I have an opinion and I'm gonna get murdered on the street? Like, okay. I get what she was trying to say, but holy fuck, that was an extreme level to take it
That
to.
was very,
I am not surprised at all that people were upset with what she said.
very vague too. If you wanted to be a specific example.
I mean, do I think she should have been like, okay, if she was better at speaking her mind, obviously, because obviously I don't think she's very good at it if that's what she said, like, because that's in pretty bad taste.
Yeah.
She's alive, and she's not fearing for her life. She might be fearing for a livelihood now, I guess, but, I mean, no one's going to kill her. Well, I don't know, maybe when you put yourself out there, no matter what you do or say, you run the risk of someone being, like a stalker, and then they get the things in their head, whatever. But to say being a conservative nowadays and is similar to being a Jew in the Holocaust, nah, I disagree. I mean, I know, like I said, I know what she's trying to say, but let's dial it back a little bit, because
the delivery wasn't good at all.
Dude.
She should have went with something else completely.
She could, there's already sayings like that. Being a conservative in America right now is like walking on eggshells. Or it's like you're a kid and you snuck out of your house. Your parents think you're asleep, but you just got home from a party. And you're trying to walk yourself back to your room. And you're trying to, like, all your little brother, little sister's toys are scattered around the living room floor. And you're trying to sneak your way and not do anything that might alert your parents and get you in trouble. It'll get you in trouble. That's the worst part. That's the worst outcome, worst case scenario. You get in trouble and you get something taken away. You get grounded, socially grounded. And that's better than Hitler's gonna come get me. Cause holy shit.
Instead of we're fascist, all of us.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Well, as far as like Disney, what do you call it? Terminating her? She breached her contract. Legally, that's it. You're supposed to watch what you say. I mean, you have your own. What do you call it? Like media manager that's supposed to overlook what you say because you have eyes on you at all times. That's how being a celebrity works.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have eyes on you at all times. So of course,
Like even us doing this, yeah, we're pretty small time. But just us putting ourselves on the internet immediately puts us at risk, or just put eyes on our backs. That's it. So we're gonna have to start watching what we say. I mean, we don't really say anything bad anyway, but I mean, if you do ever say something bad, don't be surprised. You ever say something bad and you're considered a professional and you're affiliated with these companies, don't be surprised when something you say leads like in bad taste, or just like, you had a bad day and it gets you in trouble. Don't be surprised, because they'll cut ties with you. They don't need you. But do I think her career should end over it? No, I don't think so. I'm not surprised she got.
she should have just did what Kevin Hart did and apologized through every social media 70 times.
Or DiGiorno.
But she's like, I know what I said. It's like, oh, you can't be stubborn either.
Yeah, I mean, she's sticking to her guns. Well, she's sticking to her point. I think she should stick to her point, but not to what the words she
I'm
said.
sorry, I said so and such. This is what I really meant to say.
Yeah.
Instead of, I don't, what do you call it? I don't regret it.
Yeah. Do I think her whole career should be over? No. I don't think so at all. But, I mean, a clarification is necessary when you say something like that, because it's not like being in the Holocaust. It's not. No one's going to kill you. As a matter of fact, like, if you're pro-gun and you think of being pro-gun, I mean, the people you're fighting against, they don't have guns. Come on. It's not
yeah,
that
that
bad.
whole thing is stupid.
Yeah. Well, we're not just in cancel culture, the age of cancel culture. It's outrage culture. There's no like, whoa, back off. What you're saying is like wrong or could be misconstrued or something. Like, no, what you're saying is evil. What you're saying needs to stop. It needs to be eradicated. That mindset can no longer exist. Now, Gina Carano's, that's how you say your name, right?
Yeah, Gina Carano.
Yeah. Now, she's evil to some people, I guess. And that's not the case. Maybe she, like, well, I guess, like she said, she's sticking to her guns, but no one's gonna bat 1,000 with what they say. Like, I've been told, like, I have a way with words. That doesn't mean every time I'm trying to explain myself, it's gonna make sense. Just ask him. Sometimes I'll be like, well, how about this? And he's like, are you okay? I mean, some people have a slip of the tongue. They're gonna say something stupid. Should they apologize or at least clarify? Yeah. I mean, duh. Say what you mean. Be like, oh, sorry, I meant this. I didn't mean for it to come out like this. No harm done. I mean, yeah, sometimes harm done because, companies are going to be like, they're fickle. One second they love you, another second they hate you. We have no idea.
It's business.
It's business. Get used to it. You sign a contract.
If what you say doesn't make them money, you're cut.
Mm-hmm. They don't want to lose money. But
they'll lose you before you lose money.
I don't know. Like, I think we'll be fine. Like I said, we don't have the platform that people like them have. Well, we do. We're just like on a small part of it.
Yeah, just keep that mindset there, That way, in case we do one day. Holy shit.
I mean, by all means, though, if we say something you don't agree with, put your viewpoint in the comment section. Like, obviously, we don't want to fight. I don't want to fight anybody, but I'm always down to hear somebody else's viewpoint. However, just don't assume someone else's viewpoint based on the joke they made. You know, because though the joke might have been in bad taste, maybe like I said earlier, the burn victim thing. What if I make a burn victim joke in a podcast episode that I say that I'm wearing long sleeves or something, or that you can't see this side of my face? And then someone's like, "Oh, you hate," I'm like, "Why are you making fun of people that have been burned or whatever?" And it's like you immediately get defensive. Like, look, I don't think you should say that. I'm like, oh no, like, my friends are black.
And cut.
No, it's just like the classic thing everybody says.
Yep.
Like somebody says something racist, like, "Oh, I have black friends." Like, shut up. You shouldn't have said that in the first place.
I'm not racist. I have black friends. Oh boy.
You know what I mean. We it's not just a conversation with the people in front of the camera or behind the camera, like Alan would have been.
Taking a lot of heat for this.
We shit all over Alan. He's great. I'm so excited for next episode when hopefully he'll be on, because he's got a lot of amazing stories to tell. And I think the part of the reason I want him on, because the chemistry between the three of us is great. But yeah, put if you disagree with something, or you feel you have to say something, say it in the comments. Be reasonable. Be just get your point across as best as you can. I'll be reading them. If I can reply, I'll do it in the comments the best as I can, because I suck at.
Yeah, but definitely, if it's a sensitive subject at the time, we're gonna stay away from it till everyone cools off, basically, and then we'll add our 2 cents.
Cools off till everyone cools off, and then we do our own research.
We do our own research. We're not just gonna jump in. I'm not
gonna jump in like the whole Israel Palestine thing. There's a reason we're not talking about it.
Yeah,
I haven't done any research on it. I didn't I heard about it. Everyone's talking about it on the news, or whatever. I
just like the vote count. I'm kidding.
My cable's being cut right now. My brake lines are just like. You're the one that said it. But yeah, boy. We're going to try to stay away from sensitive subjects unless it's something we're passionate about or we have knowledge about. Because
cars, fighting, working out, fitness, stuff that we know about, we're going to talk about it.
Like when it comes to the Stop Asian Hate thing. Stop it. What's I never understood that. Let's say hypothetically,
here we go.
COVID-19, was okay, China did it or whatever, whatever the conspiracy is. Let's say that's true. What do the people that live down the Asian family that live down the street have anything to do with it? What do they have to do with it?
It's becoming the history repeats itself. The whole Russian thing. Are you a commie? It's like, I'm your neighbor. Good neighbor for 8 years.
Your neighbor might be a communist. How can you tell? Do they have an AK-47?
Do they say comrades?
They camaradas. Oh shit. No.
But history is repeating itself. That's it. Don't be a statistic,
I don't know, hating people for their color of skin or nationality is just so stupid to me. I always felt like that was reserved. Prejudice is reserved for the stupid and the lazy. People who don't do the research.
Hate takes a lot of energy too. So why waste all that energy when you could be doing something else?
And something I've always said, I don't hate groups. I'll hate people, but I won't hate groups. The LGBT community, I've met gays, lesbians, trans. I've met some great people in the community. I've met some bad people in the community. I'm not going to say they're all bad. I'm not going to say they're all good. Most of them are fine. Like, most people, I believe, in whatever they are, well, the LGBT, Asian, black, most people, I believe, are reasonable people. They feel the way they feel. They'll say it. They'll listen to what you have to say. Put in their 2 cents. There's a back and forth. Then they're fine. And if they don't want to talk about it, or if you don't want to talk about it, they'll back off. And we all live our lives happily. And if you don't want, and we can still get along. Nothing wrong with that. It's the loud people that ruin it for everybody.
I just feel like they're just bored.
We don't have to survive anymore. We just have to. Well, I mean, there were Asian people getting beat in the streets, like so. There's all my opinions. I would say haven't always come with an asterisk. This is what I've said before, whether it be political or just social, like debates that are going on. I believe everything has, should be taken with a grain of salt. Because, what might be true for one scenario might not be true for another. You don't know you don't know where everybody comes from. You don't know their backgrounds. Two people might have ended up in the same conclusion, but come from completely different backgrounds. Two people might come from the exact same background, but one's successful, one's in prison. Like, you never know. You can't just assume. It's like people make decisions and end up a certain way. You can't hate everybody.
Change your mindset. Just change your mindset.
Don't assume people hate you, or don't assume people hate you because of what you are, or like what group you associate yourself with. Look at yourself and make sure before you start casting stones at people, make sure you're not a piece of shit. Where you're like, man, fuck the Asian people for COVID. It's like, first off, I'm like, whoa, just back off. What if you started COVID? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I think everyone should just try to be good people. Why hate people? Stop hating people. Asians, blacks, whites, Mexicans. Yeah, I said whites. Don't hate on white people either. Like, let's all try to get along. Oh my goodness.
This is
I said, it's not. Well, what works me up is, I said, don't hate white people either, just because they're white. And now I'm like,
oh, we're getting canceled.
No, like I said, most people in this world, I believe, are reasonable. It's just the loud ones that kind of get in the way. I don't actually think everyone hates everybody else.
We're gonna take a halftime break.
Not a halftime break. I think this is a good time
for
to
today.
stop it.
We'll see what we have.
I thought there was gonna be a lot more dead air.
Yeah, like just on our phone.
Plus, this is a good way to end it. Like, just be good to people and let's end it there.
We're not gonna be like Ellen DeGeneres. Be kind.
Let's dance. No. And let's go allegedly hurt our staff.
No! Cancel!
Well, she got canceled. So, we're good! We can make fun of that.
Oh boy. Let's see what we got.
Once again, we're just two idiots talking in front of a camera, saying how we feel, whether we know exactly what we're talking about or not. Whatever we say, take it with a grain of salt. Love y'all, and take care.